What's up, everyone? We are back from our trip in Hawaii, and I've got the luggage tags and the custom Hawaiian Crocs to prove it. I'm glad you guys are here for another episode because we got to go pick up Kota girl. My buddy Jeremy's been watching her. He's one of my really good friends who is actually our main mechanic when Down to Mob was a dirt bike shop, which is also another exciting thing about today's video because we're gonna potentially be buying a new mountain bike today. And I'm so stoked for that. So for that reason, we're gonna leave the old Gladiator here behind and take 2000 Chevy Suburban. I've got my mountain bike mounts on the roof of the Gladiator, as you guys have seen in the past, but I don't have them dialed in and set for this bike yet. So we're gonna take the old school Chevy Suburban, toss the bike on in the back if we do end up buying it, and pick up Kota girl. Hawaii was an amazing time, as you guys saw a little bit about in the last video, but I'm stoked to be back traveling on four wheels and with the wheel in my hand, pointing, shooting as fast as we want to go, where we want to go. I love having that control of my travels. I also love having amenities. So this is going to be a great opportunity because this is just a standard SUV. This thing's not built out in the back. It's not a camper. But this is the truck that my parents use at the off-grid property, hence the old decal here. But it's going to be a great opportunity to test out our new Bouge RV Aspen refrigerator. The reason I say it's going to be a good opportunity is because this fridge has its own power station. So we don't have to plug it into the truck. We don't have to have a fancy power system in the truck to run this thing. So let's get it all in there and set up. And bust the cobwebs off of this thing here. This is how the back of the Suburban looks right now. My parents have been running this fridge in the meantime, as well as just bringing water up in 5-gallon buckets. But if this Bouge RV fridge works better, this one they're currently running doesn't have a power station to run it. And this little power station, believe it or not, that'll hang off the back of this Aspen fridge should run this thing a long time. So if our test goes well today, I might end up leaving this fridge in my parents' rig so that they don't have to worry about plugging this current fridge they have into a power station when they're taking food up to the off-grid property. I don't know if you guys remember, but we've tested the Bouge RV. This is the 1100 watt power station in the past. So I'm stoked to be testing their new fridge. All their stuff in the past has worked great for me. Out with the old, in with that new. Ooh, that even feels a little lighter. The Aspen 40. Nice handle. Nice little dual zone kind of compartment style. Oh yeah, it is a dual zone. I forgot that. Wow, this is awesome actually. Look at that little USB for charging other stuff and things, which is great because this power bank will go in the back. So let's get that hooked up. But yeah, stoked. This is a dual zone, you guys. I almost forgot because it's a 40 liter. But look at that. It's also got baskets, which I love because then you can take, load your food up, take the baskets out, like for example, to access whatever's down there. So if you remove this first little bin, get access to this whole thing. And that's really nice to be able to slide that in and out, load it up. I like that. It's its own like sealed container even. So you can put all sorts of stuff that might spill or get gross in there so that you don't get your whole fridge all nasty. You have to clean your whole fridge. I love that actually. That's a great design. And then of course this basket comes out too. So of course you got a little chain to hold it. I like that. Let's get this mini little power station mounted on the back of this, get it fired up, throw some drinks, and test this thing out. Look at that. It's as simple as that. That's awesome. This thing just hangs out on the back, and then it's literally its own power station. So I got this power station all charged up with this AC charger that they provided, and they also have a long plug if you want to plug the fridge in directly, and then they include a short plug here. So this short plug I would assume is going to work just perfectly right here. We plug into the side there, Look at that. You just heard our fridge kicked on, and this is how we power the fridge. So we'll set, let's see, yeah, this is the, look, it's got ice cream even here. We'll set this one to 0, so that's gonna be fridge, freezer, and then we'll set this one to about 30, and this will be our fridge. Yeah, and then our settings button changes between max and eco mode. So we'll stay in eco there, hold it down, might as well, conserve some power. So let's see how much we're drawing. So we've dropped 1% to 99, but we're only drawing 33, 34 watts. That is not bad at all. That's a very low power draw for a dual zone that's also getting a freezer down to 0. So I'm stoked with that, you guys. That just hangs out there. So we'll push that up, make sure we have space up there, of course. But other than that, this thing is running itself on its own. And I like that. The other cool thing, nice handles on the fridge. And then also, you can plug a solar panel directly into this. So if I was even gonna run this fridge permanently, or if we keep it in here for my parents, we might even just put a solar panel on the roof and you keep this thing on 24/7. Definitely a great option to have for a lot of families, people not necessarily living full time out of their vehicles, wanna move the fridge around, able to power itself. They also offer one of these with wheels too, so that's pretty sweet. But let's get it loaded up with some drinks, some frozen treats, and head on out. We got to pick up Kota girl and hopefully this new mountain bike. Ow, ow, it's so hot here in Arizona. Man, I wish my Jeep sounded like that, don't you? This is the very first ever Down to Mob sticker D2M Racing ever made. Put on here. I used to drive this thing in high school. I got some Hawaiian chocolates and ocean vodka for Jeremy for watching Kota. And actually, I just thought of this. Keep this vodka cool and keep these chocolates from melting. I'm gonna throw them in the Bouge RV fridge. Man, oh my gosh, I almost just dropped this. And it's glass, wow. That would have been funny. So it's Arizona here, and it is like 110 degrees right now. So we'll just put these down in here. That'll roll around. All right, that'll keep those cold. Keep those chocolates from melting. Came all the way from Hawaii. We brought them all the way back. We don't want them to melt. Idea, Phil. Oh, thanks, Phil. I have them every once in a while. Yeah, this thing's got 225K on her, baby. She's still running great. Chevy, baby. All right, these look good. Crunch dipped. Jeremy likes this. All right, we got our drumsticks and our stuff chilling. Let's get into Jeremy's. So we've had the fridge on for a few hours. It is over 100 degrees and it's like hard to keep the car cool. So this fridge has been working overtime. The battery's at 60% still though. We still got plenty. We haven't actually even been plugged in and charging. We should be because we could have it at 100% so that when we stop, we'll be able to run the fridge with the truck off of its own power station. So yeah, because I can look back right now and see that it just dropped to 59%. So it's neat that I can see it from here. Big enough. Whoa, I just got that shot while driving. That was tricky, but I did it. There's a lot of fridge options out there these days, but we're definitely digging this one here for today's adventure. Getting there a little bit faster than most people's UPS packages, man. So excited, I'm probably gonna be getting a new mountain bike today. So this bike is a Pivot Firebird. It's a long travel all mountain bike. So it's meant to ride all over the mountain. Downhill trails, parks, really gnarly, big drops, big jumps, gnarly, choppy stuff, rocks, roots, all that. But also, it's carbon fiber, it's pretty lightweight, and so it should be able to pedal uphill good, which isn't my favorite thing, but sometimes you gotta pedal up to get the good downs. So I'm just so stoked. Oh, Nice clean Tacoma Overlander build with a roof nest Falcon and a Ironman, oh no, Araby awning, some knockoff tracks on the roof there, bud. Cool. And for our second Overlander sighting, we have a soft-sided Smitty built tent on a Toyota hybrid. Looks like a RAV4 or something like that. They are concerned with not only miles per gallon, but smiles per gallon with that rooftop tent. They'll be smiling because they can camp. Makes you happy. Good girl. Hi, baby. No, it's not the Jeep, Bubba's, but we're going back to the Jeep. How have you been?
Jump in there. Oh, we gotta go look at this mountain bike. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good to have you back, Codes. Oh, yeah, my baby girl. So awesome to have Jeremy Watcher. Thanks again, man. So Jeremy works in a powder coat shop, and Kota girl got to hang out in customer service a bunch, and she even met a fan of the channel. So appreciate you, Coach, doing some public relations work for us while we were in Hawaii. So now we're gonna go look at this mountain bike, and I'm pretty keen on it. So we'll see how I feel. It's perfect. Well, you guys probably saw that coming, eh? Oh, durability test on the fridge there. You know what goes with mountain biking real good? Ice cream. Stoked with this Bouge RV fridge. Kept our ice cream all nice and ice creamy. I love this bike and I love this fridge. So check the link below for a link to this new Bouge RV fridge. And thank you guys for watching another one. In the next video, I'll have more details of this bike and why I got it right now. We're about to hit the road to the East Coast, start to do a lot of mountain biking and good old living out of this truck camper. So we'll see you on the next episode. Let me know what you thought of all this down in the comments. And really the question is, are you down to mob? Ice cream with a Bouge RV fridge, freezer.